and I can't wait. I fought 2 white boys, beat both of them. I need a black boy now. And it ain't on some racist shit. No, it's to unite all of us together. Remember that. It's to unite, because I know all the black community, one thing is in for certain is that we all are what? Christian. And we all believe in Jesus, the Son of God. So in those moments right there, I get to show you how the faith of really what...
Well, welcome back to Boxing Unwrapped. Here with another video. It's a walk and talk today. You know, as you've seen in that clip, Teofimo LOPEZ is again with the race bait comments. We're going to talk about that in a second, but first, if you're new here, thank you for stopping in and checking out the video and the content. And if you're an older subscriber, thank you for supporting. Really appreciate it. I got a lot of support the last few weeks. I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and the algorithm. But now let's talk about this whole race bait thing. You know, Shakur Stevenson, you know, pretty much posted this on X, and I saw it on his feed. And, you know, he's right by saying, here he goes again with the race bait. You know, he's saying it's so sad that he can't sell in his own city, that he needs to race bait, you know, to try to get some clicks and views. And he ain't wrong. He's not wrong. You know, especially like, okay, so if you're saying white boy, now listen, I'm from Harlem, you know, the projects, of course. And if you know, if you've tuned into my channel before, you know this a little bit about me. But we've all used the term white boy, you know, when we're mad or we're trying to downplay somebody, and that's not right, right? We all know that. It's not right. But then, you know, it's something crazy different when you're saying, like, the term black boy. Like, that sounds crazy. Or maybe it's because we're just not used to it, but again, you know, I like Teofimo LOPEZ as a fighter. You know, talented guy. Should have been one of the faces of boxing once he beat Lomachenko. Should have really been. But his father and everybody else fumbled the bag. They fumbled everything. You know, they didn't push. They didn't get bigger fights. It was pretty sad the way they handled the situation. And now it seems he knows that if he race baits. Hold on, let me get a card here. If he race baits, he's gonna get clicks and views. He's gonna get that attraction. He's gonna get that press, and that's the only way nowadays he can get that. I mean, he's even said it himself. He has never made over $1 million in none of his fights. How is that possible? The former undisputed champion. Now you want to say what you want to say, but he is former undisputed. That was not his fault. The fact that he did not get the nod as undisputed was all Lomachenko and WBC. He did the right thing. He beat the lineal. He beat the guy who had the title. You know, and he should have been fully recognized by everyone that's undisputed. He lost to Cambosis. You can say what he can say, but why and how that happened. You know, but he lost to Cambosis. He looked horrible against Martin. You know, came back against Taylor. You know, did a good fight against Taylor. He's a good fighter. His resume, he has the potential to be one of the all-time greats of this generation, of his generation. But the fact that his team can't get it figured out. His team can't get it figured out, you know, and they're doing him a disservice. And I don't understand that he understands what's at stake here, you know. And now, unfortunately, when he said the monkey comments prior, you know, he had those monkey comments prior, you know, and come get his banana and all this other stuff. He got a lot of hits and views. He was in the zeitgeist again. And now he's here again, using terms like black boy, white boy. Not cool, bro. It's just not cool in any way, shape, or form. It's just not the thing to do. Shouldn't be out here race baiting. And you know what? Us as the consumer, as the fans, we should dictate to these fighters and athletes in general and celebrities. We're gonna speak up with our dollars. We're not gonna pay for your fights. We're not gonna pay to see you, you know, profit off of calling another race something crazy, or getting us mad because you use racial bait. You know, and I don't blame anyone for saying I'm not gonna buy his fights, no matter if I'm a fan or not, right? Because it's just not right, and I fully understand that. I fully understand, and it should be that way for any fighter. If you feel like that about Ryan Garcia, I understand. Now they're saying he went through something, but okay, I don't know that. That's what they're saying. I don't know if that's true. But again, no athlete, celebrity, or any person really, especially for game. If it's something you feel in your heart, then you just keep it to yourself, right? You're trying to get the common wealth of the people in your pocket, and you're separating it, and what you're doing is just getting people angry at you. I think they think that the social media numbers are going to translate into ticket sales and pay-per-view buys. It's not going to do that. It's going to do the opposite. It's going to do the total opposite. So I'm really disappointed that he's on this rant, on this path. His father's no better because he was also racial slurs in the past, and it seems to be the culture that he is raised in. And I don't want to think of this of him, but it just feels like he might just be a little prejudiced, if not racist. There's a difference between the two. I'm not sure which one it is. I don't know if it's just misguidedness. I don't know if he's just saying, hey, I'm going to play the villain. Because everybody thinks that Floyd was the villain and they need to play a villain, but Floyd did it in a very, very sly way. These kids thinking that they got to do it in the most upfront way. And it just doesn't make sense. It's not translating well. And I hope he gets out of this mode, because he's better than that as an athlete. And I'm hoping to think that he's better than that as a person. It's just not good to do that to try to gain popularity or numbers. Not on the back of racism. That's a crazy thing to even think about. But let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? Do you think that he's really racist? Do you think that he's baiting us into this next pay-per-view or ticket sale fights or whatever it may be? Or do you think this is just who he really is and he'll never shake it? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.